Hello there, Eagles fans. Welcome back to our Eagles Therapy podcast. I'm Basil, doing a little bit of a different episode this week. My dad, he has gone to bed. He's got a trip to Phoenix very early tomorrow morning, 4:30 in the morning, so he's got to be up. So just going to be doing a quick little solo reaction, hopefully get one from him as well. Eagles, the big news, or the only news, Eagles trade up to the 31st overall pick with the Kansas City Chiefs, trading the 164th pick as well. So our second fifth round pick going to the Chiefs. And with the pick, 31st, we draft Jihaad Campbell, by NFL.com rated as the #1 linebacker in the draft. I like the pick. I mean, I know we came on here and we talked about, James Pierce, Walter Nolan. Those were the big names that were constantly mocked to us. And then there was the dreams of Malachi Starks and, the Georgia guys, Mikael Williams. But no, where it ended up, Alabama linebacker who has the versatility to play an edge rusher, great pass rusher in his time, and has the versatility to play as a off the ball linebacker, as you would say. I love the tool. I love the player. I love the college Alabama. And I love what it means for Vic Fangio's defense. I think this is a great addition. A lot of GMs talk about not wanting to draft for need. I don't think we did really draft for need. We really talked about we needed an edge. And there's kind of the debate, is it a guy that we really, need or is it a guy we really want? And based off of Howie Roseman and Nick Sirianni's press conference, definitely a guy that they were really interested in, a guy that they really liked. I was one of those people, watching that draft, and we're kind of like, okay, well, James Pierce is still on the board. Walter Nolan went way earlier than anyone expected. But you're thinking James Pierce is on the board, and you're like, oh, Malachi Starks is out there, and Nick Amenwari and Nick Scorton and all those, Donovan E., Boston College, all these guys, you're kind of like, okay, there's still some options. Pierce leaves, Malachi Starks gets taken. You're like, oh man, I think we might trade back. Instead, we trade up. Only one spot, and you're thinking, I said it to everyone there, at the bar, Rhinos. I said, Jihaad Campbell? I think of Jihaad Campbell. I look it up on the Eagles Twitter page. Looks like it's going Jihaad Campbell, or not the Eagles Twitter, but on X. It said Jihaad Campbell going to the Eagles with that pick. I like the draft. I don't want to take too long, but just talk about some things. 40-yard dash of 4.52, a 10.7 broad jump. This guy's perfect, really the perfect size of an NFL linebacker. 6'3", 235 pounds. I mean, there's no better. It doesn't get any better for an NFL linebacker than that size right there. Compared a little bit, I saw some people comparing it kind of to Zach Bond. Zach Bond, a guy who was an edge rusher, used to rushing the quarterback, kind of turned into an off-ball linebacker, and that's where Jihaad Campbell is. He started off as an edge rusher, came from that type of training, and then turned into an off-ball. And he can do both. The versatility is incredible. 3 years at Alabama, I believe a one-time All-SEC. First team All-SEC just this last year. I think he was second in the FBS in tackles. I'll go through his stats just real quick. 117 tackles last year, 184 in all 3 years, 12 tackles for loss last year, 16 tackles for loss in his career, 5 sacks last year, 5.5 sacks total, 2 interceptions, no pick sixes, a couple pass defensed or deflected, 5, and 3 forced fumbles, and 3 fumble recoveries, 2 forced fumbles, and 1 fumble recovery for a touchdown. This is a player. I like the player. I like the player. I like the pick. I like the decision. I think it was a good night. Hopefully tomorrow, another great night. Only one pick in the second round, of course, is the last pick. I think we'll see a lot more tomorrow. I don't want to get too much into it. We'll do a reaction video tomorrow as well. But I think we'll see a little bit more trading, a little bit more moving tomorrow. We ask, do we need to trade that 5th round pick to just go up a spot? You kind of think to yourself, well, we kind of talked about it. We have a little bit too many picks this year. 8 picks is what we started off with. You can't walk out of there with 8 players. We don't need 8 players. That's too many almost. So I think it might have been kind of like, well, we do need to get rid of these picks. We can't really use them all. And I know some people will say, well, of course you can. You can use them all. And then if you don't need the player, you cut them. And I completely understand that. But I think they're happy with what they have going on in some of their rooms, and so I do think we'll see some more movement tomorrow. Maybe one of those fifth-round picks again being traded so that we can move up in the second round. Maybe draft a safety, maybe draft a defensive tackle. Still a lot of things necessary. Maybe even a tight end. Both on the defensive and offensive side, we still need some players here and there. We'll see what we got, but we just want to leave you with that, or I'll just leave you with that. Hopefully I'll get my dad to do a reaction video as well and how he feels. But I'm really happy about this. It's also a local kid, young kid, only turned 21 2 months ago exactly. And he's from New Jersey. So grew up around Philly and grew up around the Eagles. So I like this pick. I like it a lot. But I'll leave you all with that. I hope to talk to you tomorrow after the second round. Until then, from all of us here at Our Eagles Therapy Podcast, I'm Basil. Go Birds and fly, Eagles fly.